Hi everybody, this is Addison Jones, and I'm going to answer some questions for Jacqueline from Celebrity Interviews, so here it goes.
All right. So, Addison, at what age did you start singing?
I actually started singing at age 6, I guess was my first technical performance. I was supposed to start singing at the age of 3, but I chickened out. But I grew up singing. I can't remember ever not singing, so I really can't say what age I started at, but my first performance was when I was 6 years old at my dad's church in Athens, Alabama.
Exciting. Who do you find to be your inspirations?
Oh my gosh, I have so many. One of my biggest inspirations is definitely Michael Jackson, just because he was the artist that really inspired me to want to start writing my own songs when I was really young. And I found out he wrote a lot of his own songs, and that was just incredible to me. And I thought that was so cool and made me really want to try to start doing that myself. And so that was a huge inspiration. And then I have a bunch of others, like Ricky Skaggs was the first tape I ever owned. And then just, a lot of other people who have just kind of made me who I am, like Audrey Hepburn and Marilyn Monroe and Frank Sinatra. So I could go on forever on that one.
Oh, well, do you write your own songs? And if so, where do you get your inspiration from?
I do write my own songs. Like I said, I started doing that when I found out Michael Jackson did. And I'm actually a lyricist, so I always start with the words. Words are really important to me, and I love being able to communicate how I'm feeling through writing. And I've kind of developed into a melody person also. I still write with another person because I'm not a very strong instrumentalist. But that's, really where I'm strong at, and I really enjoy doing that part of the writing. And I get my inspirations from anything. I mean, just anything at all. It could be a TV show I'm watching, and they say a line, and that just really connects with me and hits me. As a songwriter, you just get to a point where you hear something, and you think, that's a line in a song, or that's the hook of a song, or that's, the idea behind a song. And so it can really just come from anywhere. It could be from something somebody says, it could be from a sign you see, it could be from another song, or it could, obviously be from life experiences too.
Okay, well, great. So, Addison, who is your favorite Disney princess?
Oh my gosh, I have so many. I'm a Disney fanatic. Top three are Belle and Jasmine and Ariel, off the top of my head. But I guess I'd have to say Ariel overall, just because I love the fact that she goes for what she wants the whole movie. She never gives up, and she has all these odds against her, and everybody telling her not to, become a human and really try to go for what she wants to do, and that it's dangerous and risky, and she does it anyways, and she follows her dreams. And I think that I've seen a lot of that in my own path with music, having to face the fact that it is risky, and there are a lot of obstacles, and there is a big chance that it could not go well, or you could fall on your face, but it's worth the risk, and it pays off. And so I think I've always kind of taken a lot of lessons from that movie, actually.
Wonderful. Well, what charity is closest to your heart?
Oh gosh, um, I don't have just one specific charity, but any organization that helps women or children coming out of domestic abuse situations is really close to my heart. That's always been something I've been passionate about, helping people that have lived through that, because it's just always touched me so deeply. I also have always felt a really strong connection to any kind of charity that helps people going through depression or anxiety or any kind of mental disorder, because I've had to deal with a lot of anxiety in my life and overcome a lot of that, and I don't feel like it's talked about very much. And that's something that I really, want people to be able to get help from, and I want people to know that there is ways to get through it. And so anything I can do to contribute to anything that deals with those topics or problems is really close to my heart.
Wonderful. Well, do you have a favorite quote or
Oh,
saying that is always on your mind?
Favorite quote? I have a lot, but one that I remember I always think about just in kind of random situations is from my favorite book, Gone with the Wind. And it's a quote that Rhett Butler says to Scarlett, and he says, with enough courage, you can do without a reputation. And I've always just loved that quote, even though he kind of means it in a negative way, because I think that's true. I think a lot of times people get really concerned with their reputation or what society thinks, or doing what people expect of them, and really you just have the courage to make your own path and do what you want. It's not always going to be the most popular thing. You'll probably be criticized for it a lot, but I love that idea, just have enough courage to get over it and make your own life and do what makes you happy.
Well, wonderful. Thank you so much again for your
Yeah.
time. It was great interviewing you.
Great. Thank you.